I can't do it.
And you never will unless you stay still.
I'm trying, but my head is spinning.
Breathe. Let the images rise. Good. Now you must rekindle the memory. Tell me what you remember.
I remember an explosion. The rift opened wide. The cycle was about to vanish. Master called us. I could feel his worry. He sent Lucy and Obak to scout, but not me. He said I wasn't ready.
Then what happened?
They left. And when Master went back to work, I left too, without his permission.
There. The memory is ready now. Tell your story, Mazarin. Let it live again.
I can see it now. It was already too late when I arrived. The rift was tearing through Mystralia's sky. I knew I had to start moving. Reason for the war. shadows weren't evil, just memories and pain. Some came back to haunt Mystralia, like old ghosts, lost and wandering. Therakon's temple was close. I could feel his presence in the air. I was sure it'd be a moment I'd remember. And I was right, but not for the reasons I thought. This place felt gloomy, yet somehow soothing.
Oh, High Blossom, I call upon thee from the summit of your mountain. I know you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. It's you who can't. I see it in your eyes. You're already far away, aren't you?
Oh, High Blossom, I know you see our forest in flames, and I know they're taking from your mountain too.
You mean the mages, right? What did they do to this forest?
May my clouds rise to guard the trees. May my rain fall to shield the leaves. May the rain save us from the flames!
Watcher, I saw a heavy rain fall in the distance, and thought of you, and of Goannas, whom you may yet meet in the forest.
If you mean the Cloud Band, we've already met. A memorable encounter. First time I was welcomed with the torrential downpour.
He cast his rain of protection on you. Quite the gift, really. Thanks to that rain, we managed to save part of the forest.
Save it from the mages, right? Goannas mentioned them, and so did the priest. What did they actually do to the forest?
They burnt it down, to harvest its ashes and forge soul beads out of them. But truth is, they weren't the only ones to blame.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Apologies, I spoke out of turn.
Hey, Skyboy. You've wandered the woods, right? Ever seen a masked priest around?
You mean the old man shouting about fire?
That's him, my old man. Was he still lost in his ritual?
I'd say so, yeah. He tried to burn me. Said it would give me strength, I think.
He did the same to me when I tried to bring him back. Nearly torched me. I had to leave him behind.
Your father. He's trapped in the past. Caught in one of his rites, I think.
Then he must still be back in the war. His rite was supposed to make the Allure stronger, to win us the fight. But it didn't.
I didn't know how to address Theracon. Master Biafir had a whole lesson on that matter. All I remembered was the title. Protocol for presenting oneself to a guardian. That was it. And I Cursed my damn attention span. I was finally there. Therakon's temple. Crossing an entire forest wasn't enough. Of course, there had to be stairs, too. Guardian Terakan, it's an honor to finally meet you. I've been sent to ask for your help. Do you know what happened with the rift up in the sky?
Yes, I know. A miracle happened. The end of suffering.
A miracle? With all due respect, Guardian, have you been in the forest lately? Pretty sure miracles don't wander around trying to stab you with a spear.
Breathe, Watcher. Can you feel it in your lungs? The shame, the anger, burning away. The fire has returned, and from the ashes we shall all be reborn.
It's not your fault, Guardian. I'm starting to realize the rift doesn't make it easy to socialize.
The rift.
A tear in the cycle of memories. The world's been caught in its own past since it opened.
The past. That's where I was. It kept flashing before my eyes. Memories blowing through like a storm. The rift is stealing them.
If the memories vanish, the cycle vanishes too. And Mystralia with it.
Then we must keep them from vanishing. We Guardians carry all that this world remembers. Gather our echoes and return them to the cycle. Here, take the echo of the forest. Then, head for the mountains and find Meda.